I just made my cornbread, and now what I'm going to do is chop it up into cubes like this and put it in the same bag that I put my rustic bread in. I also cut that in cubes, and because they're both, you know, bread being used for the stuffing, I'm just putting it, you know, in the same bag. And it looks like there's moisture in there because the cornbread is probably hasn't cooled completely, so I'm going to just leave that open. But this is my last piece to cut, and I just wanted to show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so I just want to take the time to show you guys my little guy right here. I have taken him out of the brine. He's no longer submerged in water. And basically I just put him in a roasting pan, and I covered him in cheesecloth. And he'll basically spend the remainder of the time in the fridge so he can dry out a little bit. And this technique is for a much crispier skin on the outside. So if you like crispy skin, which I do, this is a good technique to do. So I have my sweet potatoes ready to go in the oven to get roasted, and these are for my sweet potato pie. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to assemble my cornbread chorizo stuffing, and I've just done things ahead of time so that tomorrow it's easy. I don't have to saute anything. It's already done. It's all combined. It's already in its baking dish, and I can just pop it in the oven, and I don't have to do those first steps. So here, for example, like this is Italian sausage, and it also has Mexican chorizo in it. So I basically combined those two things and cooked them over the burner. And my long grain rice, I've already cooked that as well, so that's one step that's already covered in preparations for these two things. And then here you see that I have already cubed the breads from earlier, and here I basically just sauteed, what did I saute? So here I basically just sauteed onion, celery, dried apricots, dried cranberries, pine nuts, pepitas, which are basically pumpkin seeds, onions, garlic, salt and pepper, and chopped parsley. And this is also a step that I don't have to do because I've already done this. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just get what I sauteed here, put it into this bowl. I'm going to add the bread as well as feta cheese, and my stuffing's done. That's basically my stuffing that I make every year, year after year, and it's a stuffing recipe that I absolutely love. Okay, so this is what it looks like once everything is assembled with the bread cubes, chorizo, and the rice mixture. And basically it's just ready to go and get popped in the oven. I just need to pour in my chicken stock once I'm ready to bake. But other than that, I am going to saran wrap it and just put it in my fridge, and it's good to go. Alright, so I have one apple pie ready to go in the oven. Making this pumpkin cheesecake. Already made the crust, and I made it from biscotti that I grinded up, and then I put sugar and butter. So this is the crust. Just added 1 1/4 cup of sugar to 4 packages of 8-ounce cream cheese, And now I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So I just added 1 cup of canned pumpkin puree. Tablespoon of vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 4 eggs. So for this recipe, you're going to need a 9-inch spring form pan, and what I'm going to do is just put my crust mixture into the bottom of this pan. I'm going to press firmly, and I'm going to bake it for about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so my cheesecake is done. Last night I got it out of the oven and it needed time to set, so it's done now, and this is what it looks like. And now what I'm going to do is basically just put a cream cheese layer right on top, and it should be good to go. And then over here I just have my turkey that I've taken out of the fridge, and it was pretty cold, so as you can see, the butter has literally just hardened on the bird, and it's coming down to room temperature, and it'll be ready to get put in the oven in about 2 hours. This is what it looks like. I've put a topping right on top of the pumpkin cheesecake, and that is the final result. Very pleased. And then this is the pumpkin pie. This is the sweet potato pie with candied pecans right on top. And then these are carrot cake cupcakes that my daughter made, and the frosting is an amaretto it's cream cheese frosting, and it has amaretto liqueur in it. Nice and yummy. And then on top we just sprinkled a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon. So I just wanted to give you just a quick visual of my tablescape for Thanksgiving. This is the only time that I'm going to be able to show it, because tomorrow is going to be hectic, and I'll be primarily in the kitchen all day. So it's the night before, and I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I just thought I would flip the glasses over, turn on the candles, and just give you a little preview of what it will look like. So basically I just I went with gold chargers and white plates with the ornaments right on top of the napkins, and then I have some amber colored glasses in different designs. And then for the centerpiece, I just have my chocolate brown turkey, and surrounded by pumpkins, and they're green. And this tablecloth is also like a minty sage green, as well as the pumpkins. They're the same color. And then I have candle holders that are an amber, real pretty amber color. They look orange, but they're well, kind of, yeah, amber, like a yellow-orange color, and they're just so romantic, so cozy. And these tall candles as well. Then we have a little fire going here in the fireplace. And this is table number 2. This is the kids' table. And it's right next to our table here. And this is our setup because we have extra guests. So we just kind of combined different tables, and then again just did the same same design all around for all tables with the amber and the sage green. And then again, they're the same pumpkins, only they're smaller, with a pumpkin here and more candles. So that is our tablescape for Thanksgiving 2013. And I will do some more vlogging tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. You've enjoyed the videos for the Thanksgiving series, and my last one will be tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you all again soon.